This is a tough topic to cover today, and it's something I really need to address, and that is we're going to talk about real life and game time balance. And what I mean by real time and game time balance, real life and game life balance, is that whole thing of like, maybe you're just spending too much time playing your favorite game. And this is probably a bigger issue for most people when it comes to video games. However, with things as they are nowadays, it is possible that you could be in loads of D&D or any other RPG game all week long, every day of the week, because there are pretty much games happening all week long, every day of the week. Especially when you take into account that, we can play with people from all over the world, all different time zones and so forth. And so here we go. Here's the thing. This is a vlog, y'all. This is my vlog where I am sharing my thoughts, my feelings, my ideas. And generally speaking, as you've probably noticed if you've watched one of these before, I'm real passionate about Dungeons and Dragons and RPGs. And so I love talking about these things. I love playing these games. I love having discussions. I love reading. I love watching. I love all of it. And it is a huge center of my life. But and I shouldn't say but, I'd rather say and that's true. And it is this is a huge part of who I am, what I'm about, what I love. And I'm a family guy. I have a wife and a son. And that means that I have to take that into consideration when I am scheduling my games, scheduling my time, and so forth. So when you find, as I am currently, find that someone in your life or several people in your life are telling you, hey, you're playing too much, or maybe, you're getting hints, either directly or indirectly, that you probably need to check your focus, it's probably a good time to do this. Come back to reality, dare I say, and allow what you've learned, what you experienced, the joys and the triumphs you're gaining and exploring in your games. We need to allow it to come back into our real world, our real life. I mean, that's ultimately the highest level of playing a role-playing game, is where it informs who you are as a human being. If you learn to be a better person because you're playing RPG games with friends and exploring the challenges that you might experience in the greater world of adventure, or you're experiencing the challenges of interpersonal relationships and diplomacy and negotiation, I think all of those things need to come back into our day-to-day lives with the people that surround us here on planet Earth. I really hope I'm avoiding being preachy in this, because that's certainly far from my intention. I am just having a day of like, wow, some stuff is going really well. I mean, everything's going really well. I mean, this is DnDaily number 304. I'm thrilled. I get compliments from friends and people that I respect. I've gotten, nothing but positive. Well, I can't say nothing, but I will say I have gotten the vast majority of the feedback I've gotten has been positive. And yet and still, I have to be clear and make sure that my life balance is still maintained. I still got to pay the bills. I still got to take care of work, and for the time being, until maybe this someday becomes my work. That would be ultimate, and for now that's not the case. So I have to keep that in mind, and I have to respect other people in my life. If I'm not doing that, then I'm sort of missing the ball, and I'm sort of missing, I think, one of the best things that we should be learning from playing these games. Like, I play these games because I want to be I want to think of myself like a hero, like a heroic person. The reality is, if I'm just doing that in my head, and if I'm just doing that while I'm playing these games and essentially goofing around with friends, there's a huge missed opportunity for me, because the reality is I want to be that kind of person. So I need to make sure that I'm taking those lessons to heart and I'm taking those lessons home, so that my son maybe someday might think of me and look at me as his hero. And my wife might think and look at me that way someday. But if I'm dropping the ball, if I'm spending more of my time or most of my time away from them, that's gonna cause trouble, my friends. That's just the way things are. That's how things are. We exist in this world together to share, to learn, to grow. And we have to do that. We have to come away from the screen. We have to come away from the dice, away from the table sometime, and come back to reality. And you know what? I think that's great. Like, that doesn't make me sad or depressed or any of those things. Even though I might feel those things in my life, I might feel anxiety, I might feel depression or anxiety or anger or sadness. Those are feelings. Everybody gets that. The point is, what we need to do is we need to move beyond that. It's like being a hero. You gotta face your fears, and you gotta go into your fears. And it's true in real life too. And this is where I'm at. This is what I have to deal with today. This is what I'm facing today. This is why I thought I would talk about it today. This is what this vlog is for. I started this vlog so that I could share my experiences at the table and away from the table as it relates to this amazing hobby that I love. I am going to share something with you on a really cool, fun, positive note, and that is that, well, the Kickstarter for Kingdoms and Warfare from MCDM Productions is winding down to its last day here. So if you haven't already committed like $1 or whatever, or a full pledge, you have about a day left to do it. It's the end of the day tomorrow. That is Thursday, the 20th of November. It will end. Of course, they will release the products through their website eventually, but if you want to be a part of the Kickstarter, you got to do it. And I'm excited because I definitely want to be a part of this Kickstarter. They've gone way over their goal. They're over 1 million pledged. It's been a massive success. Oh, and one more thing. Sometimes you might need to take a break, and that's okay. Pay attention to yourself. If you need a break from the table, whether it's during a session, after a session, or maybe you need to take a week or 2 off, absolutely do that for yourself. It's the best thing you can do for yourself. And of course, your friends will understand. I'm sure they will miss you. However, you have to take care of yourself first, and then you can have fun with your friends. I give you permission if that's what you need. If you got to take some time off for yourself, by all means, please be good to yourself and do that. And then when you're ready, come on back to the table. We'll be waiting for you. I appreciate each and every one of you that watches these videos. I really truly hope that you enjoy them. I do try to lift things up and lighten the mood, make things fun, interesting, and entertaining. And man, wow, have I learned a lot in these 304 days of making these vlogs. Thank you for your patience. I hope you enjoyed today, where I'm just being honest and speaking from the heart. I appreciate you. I look forward to rolling dice with you at a table someday. Hey, remember, in the meantime, it's your game. Play your way. And if you have a second, please check out this video. I'll see you tomorrow.